What is this, you ask? A third video? Yes, this is the second part of the Q&A video. I have found a bunch of oh, this is a bunch of college questions. I looked up Q&A and I guess it pulled up Harvard College, which is not where I want to go. 101 important still a bunch of loading. 101 important questions to ask yourself. Um, no, go away advertisement. Um, who are you? I am human. What are you passionate about? YouTube and anime and writing. What are the achievements that you're most proud of? I'd have to say getting 6,000 views on YouTube so far. I hope I can get more. So please share these videos with your friends. Ask them to subscribe and to share it with their friends, which will help us. What are you most grateful for in your life? Now this is probably gonna sound really cheesy, but I'm gonna have to say my friends and family. I couldn't have done this YouTube channel without them and their support. It really helps me, and whenever I'm feeling down, I always talk to them, and they always make me feel better and get myself back up. As well as the YouTubers that inspired me to start this channel. I'm only gonna list a few because these ones had the main influence. Sky Does Minecraft, AFMAO Gaming, go check them out. Simply Nessa, go subscribe to her, and the Oxcast. What are the most important things to you in your life? Again, my friends and my family, and probably my life itself. How would you describe yourself? Describe yourself. The most fabulous otaku alive. What are your values? What do you represent? What do you embody? I don't know how to answer for values. I represent, in my opinion, the embodiment of the elements of fire and air. I'm very hot-headed, but I'm also very, very free-spirited. Um, and I'd probably say if I were to find out that I was any race, if I was to find out like I was any race from a fantasy thing or like a TV show or an anime, I'd probably end up finding out that I would end up being half demon, which would probably explain a lot. Like for instance, that I am mentally unstable occasionally, i.e., I talk to myself and people think it's weird. It's not weird, guys. It's not weird, fam. My family thinks it's weird that I talk to myself in a record. Um, do you love yourself? I do love myself. Why? Because I accept people. You could walk up to me and tell me that you're gay, and I would support you on that, and so do my friends. How can you love yourself more today? Changing my eye color and hair color, probably. What is your ideal self? What does it mean to be your highest self? My ideal self is probably blonde hair, um, blue left eye, and red right eye. Because if you didn't know, that's my Minecraft skin. I mainly did that to show um, it's a representation of having a dark side and a light side. What does it mean to be your highest self? I have no clue. Look at yourself now. Are you living the life of your dreams? Hell no! Um, if you have 1 year left to live, what would you do? I'd probably spend it with my family and friends because they're the people who mean the most to me. And I'm probably going to start crying now because honestly, they do mean the most to me. And they've always been there in my life and they supported me through all of my situations. If you had 1 month to live, what would you do? Probably the same thing. 1 week to do, same thing. If you had 1 day left to live, what would you do? I would probably call all my friends and family and say thank you for what you have done in my life. Thank you for being there. You meant the world to me. If I had, oh, sorry guys, this is really emotional, and I hope you understand. If you had 1 hour of left in your life, what would you do? Spend it with my mom and my dad, my stepdad, and all my siblings. They've all supported me in my life decisions, and it means everything to me. If I had 1 minute left in my life, what would I do? I'm sorry. I would tell my mom I love her one last time. She honestly means the world to me. What would you do today if there was no more tomorrow? I honestly have no clue. What are the biggest things you've learned in life to date? What does that mean? What advice would you give yourself 3 years ago? Not to date a lesbian. Um, some of you might have heard about that. I had a girlfriend in 6th grade. We ended up breaking up at the end, but then she found out she's a lesbian, and yeah, now I've become, hey, aren't you that guy that dated a lesbian? Yes, I am. Now I have a name. Use it. Um, if you are yourself 1 year from the future, how would you advise you now? I have no clue. Is there something you're still holding on to? Is it time to let go? I read this in a book, and it was sort of meaningful. It said the emotions are the thing that holds you back the most from being the strong as you want, the strongest you can be. But emotions are everything to me. The main emotions being happy, sad, angry, etc., etc. But there's one thing that I was told by my stepfather, and I will keep this to me for the rest of my life. Fear is nothing but a word. You have nothing to be afraid of. Um, what are you busy with today? Will this matter a year from now, 3 years, 5 years? I practically have like homework to do, which will matter because I do want to go to college. Um, what are your quadrant 2 tasks? I don't even know. What opportunities are you looking for? I want to get a job. This is my life plan. So I want to graduate high school, go to like either ECU or Full Sail University, graduate there, pitch my 2 shows, will pitch one of my shows to Rooster Teeth, hopefully get a job with them, make my show a reality, change people's lives for the better, make them feel special. I can't describe it. Get married, have a family, have kids, give them this opportunity that they have now, show them what I was like as a child when they get to my age, and then die happily or find the way to live forever. How can you create these opportunities? By going to school and doing stuff. What are your biggest goals and dreams? I just mentioned that. What is stopping you from pursuing them? Why? Well, first of all, I am only 15. If you are doing something for free for the rest of your life, what would you want to do? Probably make people happy, which is probably what I do now. What would you do if you cannot fail? If there is no limitations in money, resources, time, or networks? Again, my goals and dreams. What do you want to achieve a year from now? Living. 3 years. Living. 5 years. I'll be 20. Going to college. 10 years. Having a job at Rooster Teeth and having my show reality. How are these goals important to you? They are what drive me in my life. What are these goals dubbed? My life goals. Who are the people who have achieved similar goals? My idol, Monty Ohm, Aphmau, aka Jess, Yogscast Martin, Sky does Minecraft, and he just had his first child, Mason. So please send him this video on Twitter or like Instagram, because congratulations to Sky. Hopefully he sees this and or comments on it. It would be a huge deal to me if he did. I would probably end up crying, and I would film a reaction video to it. I think and then it also says, what could you learn from them? Never to give up and always believe in yourself. Are you putting any parts of your life on hold, and why? Probably my love life, because I really don't know who I am or what I am exactly. Like, what I mean who I am, I don't mean like who I like as in if I'm straight, gay, bisexual, transgender, gender fluid, pansexual, etc., etc. What is the top priority in your life right now? Graduating school, what are you doing about it? Going to school. If you were to die tomorrow, what would be your biggest regret? What could you, and what can you do now to make sure that doesn't happen? Um, Getting into a huge fight with a friend, and I would probably apologize. For every experience you get, what are the biggest things you have learned? Don't do gymnastics in the hall when you're a baby, like somersaults, or they'll put something that you will end up being afraid of. Don't throw buses out the windows. Don't throw Beyblades in the car. I probably should have a story time video about that. It's a really funny story. And treat every day as if it's your last day. How can you do this better next time? Well, I can't because I can't go back in time, except for the treat every day. If you had $1 million, what would you do with it right now? Um, I would probably, this is gonna be cheesy, I would probably either donate it to charity or donate it to Rooster Teeth and buy a bunch of their merch because they're honestly another one of my inspirations. Um, or actually, no, I donated to the Wounded Warriors Foundation because if you didn't know, my dad was in the Army, my stepdad was in the Navy, my grandfather was in the Air Force. Do you love your job? I don't have a job yet, but I probably might love it, depending if I get the job at Starbucks that I want, or Dairy Queen, or like McDonald's, or whatever. What is your ideal career? Animator. I've talked about this multiple times. How can you start creating your ideal career starting today? Going to school. What is your ideal diet? The diet that lets me lose weight. Because if you didn't know, I'm admitting this, and I swear to God, if I see any hate comments, I will find where you live, and I will probably do something. I don't know. But the diet that lets me lose weight because I know that I have a weight problem and I need to lose some weight. What do you need to achieve your ideal diet? Healthier food options. I need to get rid of all the sugars in my diet, like not like natural sugars. I'm talking about like sweets and stuff. And I probably need to do exercise, and I have been doing that. I've been jogging for 30 minutes a day after I get home from school, and then I do my homework. What is your ideal home like? I don't know yet. What do you need to achieve your ideal home? Probably money. What is your ideal physical look? Six packs, bro. Like yes, and super mega muscles, blonde hair, um, disproportionate arms. Because if you didn't know, so this is like the thing I have realized. So guys like guys like disproportionate bust sizes. If you couldn't figure what that is, and most women like disproportional arm sizes. And I probably want to have one red eye. Well, this one be blood red, and this one be blue. What do you need to achieve your ideal physical look? Probably plastic surgery. I'm poking fun at myself because honestly, I do think so. How long have this been going on for? 13 minutes. Okay. What is your ideal life? The life where I never die because ever since I was a child, that has been my biggest fear, death itself, because I love all my family and my friends, and I don't ever want to lose them. What could you do to start living your eternal life? Either become a homunculus or find the fountain of youth. Either one. Probably become a homunculus. Because I get awesome powers. Um, what would you what would you want to say to yourself 1 year in the future? I love myself. 3 years, don't give up. 5 years, never give up. 10 years, just do it. Um, what do you fear the most in life? Again, I just answered this. Death itself. Is there anything you are running away from? My fears and my emotions. Are you settling less than what you are worth? I don't know. Maybe, probably. Um, what is your inner dialogue like? Probably conversations with myself. Like, because I do that. Like everyone's had their fair share of imaginary friends in life, and some people probably still do. I mean, sometimes I kind of wish I had like an imaginary person that no one could see except for me that I could talk to. People would probably be looking at me like, "You crazy?" But I'd love to have that person. Um, what limited beliefs are you holding on to? that I'm a boss. Are they helping you achieve your goals? I don't know. If not, is it time to let them go? I don't know. What empowering beliefs can you take to help yourself? I think I heard this. Someone famous said this. No matter who you are, if you're straight, gay, bisexual, pansexual, whatever you are, it doesn't matter. All that matters is how you are on the inside, your personality, and what you think. Not that last part. Yeah, literally, that was part of it. What bad habits do you want to break? The fact that I crack my knuckles and I can't stop, guys, I have an addiction. That and I love to spin in this chair. What good habits do you want to cultivate? That I don't forget to do my chores and that I am motivated to lose weight. What are the biggest actions you can take now to create the biggest result in your life? Studying and probably having friends support me. Where are you living right now? Right now, the past, future, or present. In my parents' house, because I am not 18. Are you living your life to the fullest right now? I don't know. What is the meaning of life? I'm gonna skip this question and I'm gonna make another video today about that. What is your purpose in life? Why do you exist? Again, I'm probably gonna skip that too. Gonna favorite this. We've already been 75 questions. All right. We've got 25 to go. What do you think how can you make your life more meaningful starting today? I have no clue. What drives you? My goal in life, as I've said multiple times, to create an anime at Rooster Teeth because of Monty Ohm. A friend of mine showed me RWBY, and I was like, this is a really good show. I want to do something like this and make people happy like what Monty Ohm did. I wish I could have met him personally because I would have thanked him for what he did. I'm not sure how or even if I can, but I would have. What are the times that are most what are the times you are most inspired, most motivated, and most charged up? If you mess with one of my friends, you better believe it, I will beat your ass if you mess with my friends. Bully them or anything, say mean things to them, I will hurt you. Because my friends and my family are the world to me. You break a part of my world, that world will come falling on your house. Falling on you. I just realized I kind of made a Wizard of Oz reference, sort of. How can you change someone's life for the better today? By smiling. Who are 5 people you would spend the most time with? My mom, my stepsister, Chase, we'll decipher. My best friends Brianna and Emily. My best friend Sydney, even though it probably counts as 5, and probably I'd have to say Barbara from Rooster Teeth because I love puns just as much as she does, and I think we would get along really well. Are these people enabling you or holding me back? They are the ones who drive me to achieve my goals. They've always accepted me for who I am, and that's what makes me the most. What qualities do you want to embody? Courage and kindness. Who inspires you the most? Monty Ohm. How can you be like them? I cannot be like Monty Ohm. No one can replace Monty Ohm because he was a creative genius that can never be replaced. What is your ideal life partner like? Now, this is a question that some people have asked me before, and I'd probably say he or she would have to accept me for who I am, and they'd have to love me no matter what happened to me. And they'd have to care about me, and I would feel the same for them, and they'd have to accept what I want to do in life, and they would have to feel the same way as I do. Where can you find him or her? I don't know. How can you get to know him or her? By spending time with them. Are you afraid of letting others get close to you? Yes. Why? Because I don't want to hurt anyone emotionally, like I've done to myself over the years. By giving myself these high goals that I'm not sure even if I can achieve. Not the ones currently, but in the past. And I just feel like I don't want to hurt anyone. And sometimes I've actually wanted to like disappear from everything and go to a place like that I don't have any problem to worry about any of the world's problems. This has been a really emotional video, guys, for me, and I hope you understand. Who is / are the most important people to you in the world? My family and my friends, as I've said multiple times, they care for me and they are my life. Are you giving them the attention you want to give? Yes. How can you spend more time with them starting today? Just by being there. What kind of a person do you enjoy spending time with? The people who are in my family and like who enjoy the same things I do in general. How can this person? Oh, how can you be this person to others? By being them, be there for me. Who do you want to be like in a year? Sorry. I probably would want to be like a famous YouTuber because that was one of my goals in life at one point. In 3 years, I want to be that kid in college that everybody likes. 5 years, I want to be the valedictorian for my college or high school. Well, in 1 year, in 3 years, I'll be graduating, so I probably want to be valedictorian. Same with college. In 10 years, I want to be Samuel Bartlett, the guy with his names in the credits next to director for Agamemnon 6 or Blue Rose Platoon 27. Who are your mentors in life, formal or informal? Probably a lot of YouTubers who make tutorials on how to record videos and stuff, because that's how I originally got into YouTube. And probably Monty Ohm, even though I never got to meet him personally, he was sort of like a mentor to me because he was the one who inspired me to start writing my books. And 101, what is one thing you're going to do differently after reading this article? Probably share this with my friends and family and tell them to love themselves for who they are, and it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bisexual, lesbian, or whatever the hell you are, whatever the hell you want to be, you're meaningful to me. All of you, all 33 of you, or as well as all 6,000 views. Every one of you has been meaningful to me in my entire life. And I just wanted to say thank you for helping me get this far. It means the world to me. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and go to my Instagram and my Twitter and follow me there. And I'll see you guys next video for the 2 questions I didn't answer. Peace, bye.